Good afternoon. Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. Before I start my next canvas, I just want to show you a cool gift that Bunny was very kind to purchase for me. And they are Julie Faith and Balzer's newest set of Art Foamy Alpha stamps. So I'm just stamping whichever one I haul out of here just to show these cool stamps. They clean very easily. Just wipe them on a baby wipe. So you can see they have cool shadowing already. Make them look 3D. That cool? So let's say you have something that is painted. This blue might be too dry, but I'll try it. Painted blue. Well, then you can take oops, got some green and some cream on it, so we're going to get a multicolored letter here. Oh, these stamps, Jen, are wonderful. They really are. They're really great stamps. They are firmer than other stamps. They're a very dense foam. So they're really nice. Art Foamies, and they're in Canada too, so they're a very reasonable price even for Canadian stamps. So if you're in the US, you're going to get a really good deal on them. So those are very cool. Thank you so much, Bunny. They even came all wrapped in a pretty tissue paper with a nice gold ribbon and everything. So Merry Christmas! So yay! I cleaned them all off. They came clean. They came clean. Don't you worry, Dorothy. So now, my next canvas, this is for Miss Margaret. You can see I've got rocks on there. And this is a place called Laverty Falls. Oops, I got paint on that white down there on the rocks is paint. So this is the image. I've got a special plan on how I'm going to do the waterfalls, I think. I have a plan. Well, they are Canadian, Bunny, so yes, Bunny said they were very kind and accommodating, the owners. So when she ordered them for me, so that's wonderful. Yeah, and they even wrap them up. stamp too. Where did my little star? You always get a little bonus. With every order, you get a little bonus. What is it? Oh, I might have put the star one away. You get a little bonus stamp with each order too, so. It was very nice of her. If I don't get actual physical cards sent out this year, I'm going to do e-cards to everybody on my list. Because I am so bad at... So, first, I guess I'm going to do the sky. I'm not going to put the cloud in the sky. But once again, I am simply going to... Alright, I'm going to turn this around like this. Hi Jillian, I'm working on another canvas. It's called Laverty Falls. It's on the Dobson Trail down in Fundy Park. So Margaret likes to hike on the Dobson Trail, so she's probably seen these falls in person. So I'm going to use my cerulean blue. I don't need much because there's only a little bit of sky here. And a little bit of white. And I'm going to do it the same way as I did with my other sky, except it's going to be lighter with the cerulean blue and white instead of the darker blue and light blue. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. Oh, wrong way. And let's refocus. Okay. So this is for Margaret, my cousin's daughter, Miss Margaret, that comes and helps me clean sometimes, and she likes to come and art with me occasionally. And she and her friends want me to do an art evening with them, doing a mixed media canvas with clay and whatever. So we shall have to work on that once the there's a lot of trees here, so there's not really much blue sky that's showing. The whole top part I'm going to do is blue sky though, so This place I've never been to myself. It's one of those places that you kind of only hike into, so it's not a place I'll likely ever see. Some of it shows through the trees there, so I'll just kind of go across the top. Blendy, blendy. So it's cerulean blue and double loaded there with some white. Oh, Jillian, come on, hugs, hugs. Stay there where you need to be and where you're rested. Oh yeah, thanks, John. Not likely, but thanks. So, all right. So, what color do I need for the water? So for the water, it's kind of very gray. So I'm going to do Payne's Gray and mix it in with some Payne's Gray. Is that too dry? Let me see. Yeah, that's too dry. All right, that's too dry. So I'll put a little more Payne's Gray out. Where's my bottle of Payne's Gray? Pretty sure I didn't put it away yet. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to put down some Payne's Gray here. I'll lighten it up a little bit with this white that I put out. There's my knife. Alright, so let's do the water. And I don't know if you can hear that humming, but that's my neighbor's washing machine. Because the wall behind me is the wall that carries the pipes, so... Ooh, we got some wish stuff while you were gone, Janet. Woohoo! No, because they fell in behind my cart. So no KFC pallet today, Jillian. They fell in behind my cart, and I was too lazy to move everything so I could pull out the cart and get my pallets. So I'm just using a piece of plastic today. Just one of my index dividers that I usually use for my for cutting stencils. Sorry guys, I have to be close here. You know. Alright, now I can get into this corner before I turn it around. Am I head in your way? Sorry. I hope. And there goes the plow again. I haven't really. Why is there a big space there? Oh, it's just dark, so it's not water. Okay. All right. Ah! Just stuck my finger in the paint. Dang it. Ah. Oh, I forgot to do that edge. Okay, hold on. I have to go back into the light blue in a minute. This set of brushes I got at Winners. No idea. Oh, I do have an idea of the brand name. It is on them. Hold on. They're really quite nice. Let me see if I can get this to open without getting any paint on it. I think they're, yeah, Royal Langnickel. Hold on. R set 9308 angle 14 size 14 angle brush, Royal Langnickel. Oh, B3, did you hear? You bad girl, you have enough. No more notebooks and dories for you. B3, you're not allowed to buy any more. No more. You're cut off. Alright, so I'll let that dry before I put the little white splashes in there. And I'm going to dry it on my apron. I need to add this light blue sky part to the edges here. I did the top and then I didn't do the edges once I decided to go a little farther down. So these are 8x10 wood panels, $3 each at Dollarama. So 8x10, decent size. All right. Bye, Rilla. I cut you off from flowers long time ago, Z. You just chose not to hear it. I cut you off from flowers when you showed your reorganization of your flowers in your room. That was like a couple of months ago. Yeah, you cut off a long time ago. Okay. Piece of fur balls there. Okay. All right. Let me get out the heat gun just to make sure this dries before I add the white water spray. Okay. So, hey Jen, after Christmas you and I need to do a building challenge again for the newbies. All right, so all right, so it's going to be a very dry brush here. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, Jen, they don't understand. They do not understand what goes into building stuff. I mean, even my desktop thing that I made, and it wasn't as detailed as your Copic thing. Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to do all of these rocks, even though there's white waterfalls over them, because like I said, I have an idea for the waterfalls. So right, so the ones up front are a lot lighter, and the ones down back have more gray in them and some kind of greenish. So I'm going to start with I think I need that green one, so I'll get rid of that right now. So I need my gray. Don't need that red for this one. This is just Artist Loft gray. And it is quite dark, so I don't think I'm going to need to. I may want to blue it up a little bit. Maybe I'll add a little bit of this blue to it. That might be nice. Add a little bit of the... Oh, shoot. I shouldn't mix it with my paintbrush, though. Jean, that's bad. Very bad for your paintbrush. Just a little bit of that Payne's gray mixture in with my gray, which is a little kind of thick and icky, but anyway, it works. Just to kind of blue it up, cool it down a little. So, base coating with gray for these black, darker ones. Except for this very bottom one, it's lighter, so I'll base coat it same as this one. Okay, those two. This I'll base coat with this. So this was the Artist Loft gray with a little wee bit of Payne's gray and white mixed in, just to kind of blue it up a little bit. Still a neutral, but it's still a cool neutral, but well, Jean, if you hear this, just in case you didn't hear it at Dee Dee's, click on the HD in your video and choose 240. That helps a lot of people keep stable with their video. If you're on a computer, that is. Oh, I was gonna say, like, did I remember to start recording again? I was like, yes, I did. Phew. I should be using my bigger brush. My 1-inch flat, be a little easier. Get more spread around more quickly. Maybe not the edges, because it's easier to get the edges with that angle brush, but at least get the bigger parts of the rocks with the bigger brush. So this one's going to end up truly being a mixed media with the idea that I have for the water. Oops. I just went down over the water part, so I'll have to put the splash in again, but that's easy to do. Over here it gets nice and dark, so I'll be adding quite a bit of brown over top of this, the burnt umber. Oh, okay, hold on. Down too far. That's a lighter one. Well, okay, that's all right. I can go with that. Okay, I can get that top part with my angle brusher. Dry it off on my so this is paper clay. No, it's not paper clay. Sorry, it's not paper clay. It is air dry modeling clay. It is not paper clay. It is modeling clay. I think paper clay is lighter than this, although this isn't horribly heavy. This part's farther back, so of course it shows up darker. The farther away something is, the washed out. It's also wet because of the falls, so that makes it dark and takes on the more of the watercolor. That's why I added the Payne's gray to the gray. Uh-oh. Did you guys lose me? Because someone's tweeting. Maybe they're just, hey, Sherry-Ann. Oh, you're in the library? Hello, hello. Bye, Z. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you could get to the library and get a computer and actually log on and watch. Better than nothing, Sharon, that's for sure. Not as convenient, but okay. Let's turn it this way. I guess it doesn't matter because that's gonna, no. Drying it off on my not really going to be any white on these, so I'm trying to get, even in the highlight spots, there's really not white showing on these rocks, so I'm trying to get rid of all those white spots on this side of the rocks anyway. There it's not quite as important because there is splash, so okay. What the heck is in there? Oh, somehow my tweezers fell in my water container. Thanks, Laura. And look, Laura, paint, but I'm not panicking yet. Okay, so this one is a lighter. So, I'm going to do a, so I'm going to need some of my buff titanium. And I still have, I think I'll do the dark. Okay, I don't want it quite that dark. So I'm going to do a mixture first. I got to get rid of all the blue. Dry my brush. Let's mix up some buff titanium and some of the burnt umber. I think I need a little more burnt umber. I think I'll do the background of these rocks like the medium color, and then I'll add dry brush on some dark and some light. So that's a pretty good medium color, but I don't think I have enough mixed, but anyway, shall see how far it goes and then go from there. Yeah, that's better. You know what I forgot? Better do it now before I... Got to do my edges. Sorry. Should let you see what I'm doing on the edge. And here, the trees go on these too, so in parts of this. So those parts that are white are going to be trees filled in. Uh-oh, Jen. Well, you know, that's the same as me. All right, back to my brown. Okay, everything's rolling around. Everything's falling over. Ah. As usual, poor Laura's having a heart attack at my messy desk. It's just not safe for poor Laura to come to my streams. I guess I need to put out a warning. Warning! Unclean desk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That seems very messy, Dean. Very messy. Jen. Got to get in there with my thinner one. Same thing there. Look at all those edges with my angle one. Oh, how's she doing? Janet, how is your niece doing? Is she still up at the clinic? Okay. Thanks, Jillian. Janet Scroogitis. Ooh, peppermint white Russians. Oh, yum. For quite a few years in a row, Sue and I co-hosted a carol sing party. And she hosted it at her house, actually, and I helped with food and music, and of course played the piano for our carol sing and provided the caroling books. And we would sit and sing carols and eat. It was finger food potluck. And I always made cranberry apple cider. So you can use Crystal Light or you can use cranberry. Actually, the last couple of years I used the Ocean Spray cranberry apple juice. Warmed it on the stove with some cloves and cinnamon sticks. And yum, it was so good and it made the house smell so nice. Clove, cinnamon, a little nutmeg. No worries, Jillian. Is that you, Presto? Or do I have a ghost in the craft room? Could be just a ghost. Or something settling and moving. I think Presto's all curled up on the bed for the snow day. She didn't come in here at all yet today. I think she's all curled up in bed. She spends most of her days now on my knee. She laid claim to my knee. She's quite liking having me all to herself because Paws was such a bully. Just trying to fill in all the white cracks here. But if I don't, at least on this side, there is some light happening, but that's got to be green, that part, so I don't have to worry about that pink. Got to add some trees and grass still in this one. Sorry if my head's in the way. I apologize. If you're watching the recording, you can fast forward if you want, or turn it off, either way, if I'm not interesting you. All right, so next up, let's get my next layers on these. All right. Okay. Okay, so now I need to add just the light over top of these. that effect. Ooh, that looks good, Jean. Must say. Oh, too much. Too much, too much. Oh, Chez Rianne, here we go. This is it. This is what I'm doing so far. This is what I'm working on. So, okay, so now I need a smidge of my green put out here of the dark green, but not a whole lot. I just need, actually, I think I might just take it off the top of the tube. Mix a little bit with some, because this rock right here, actually it has more of a tealy color, doesn't it? So I think I need that other green that I put away mixed in. This my phthalo, or whatever green. But not that much. There. Actually, that looks perfect. Anywhere else? Down here has some gray. This one right here. This one right here has a little bit of that. Oh, wrong color green though. Darn it. I got a little bit too much on there, so I'm just going to go over it with the, there we go. right. And so now I need some more gray. Okay, I've got a really bright spot right here. So that's good. All right, so now need some gray. Need some gray. And just a little bit of white in that gray. Thank you, Joan. Thank you. Wait till you see how I'm going to make the waterfalls. I think it's going to work. It's my idea anyway. It's a plan. Two-inch brush, or my 1/2-inch angle brush, and this one has a little gray dry brushed on it over the brown. And this one, I'm running out of space to... Okay, so up here, it's quite bright in spots. And there's even, yeah, there we go. Get a little bit of brown going in there too. Now in here though is extremely dark, so I need some burnt umber. Because in here it's very dark. But it might be, I'm going to take a little bit of this gray blue over here and add some burnt umber to it because it's more of a gray, brown, dark. It's over here. Just very dark. Okay, so I need to dry this, and then I can add some of then I can add the trees and the grasses. Thanks, Carrie. Hello. Here's the source photo. So I still have to add the grass, the trees, and then the waterfalls. Excuse me. Bye, CB. Okay. Okay, I know it shows it, but it's just, for me, it's too dramatic. I need a little bit of gray, but I'm just going to put a wet wash. Yeah, I think that's better. Artistic license, make it look like it fits in a little better. There we go. All right, so now next, so I've got some dark trees in back. I've got some burnt umber here. I'm gonna do the it doesn't really show very many. It's just very thick bush. So I'm just going to put in a couple of essence of tree trunks. There's one right here that's very skinny and it doesn't have hardly any on it except at the very top. And then there's some more really skinny ones here. And that's all tree. Can't even really see any of the trunks there or there. So I want to set it kind of on an angle here, but not that much of an angle. Oh, there it is. Roll of tape works good every time. There we go. Just want to have an angle so I can work these tree bushes. All right, now I'm running out of space on that palette. Do I have a piece of... All right, this one will work for some green. Let's put this over here. I'm gonna have to put that umber on, raw umber on something somewhere. Oh dear, Dorothy. Okay. Dorothy lost us for a few minutes, but she's back. Woohoo! Okay. I need a pretty green. Let's see. Well, I mean, all green's pretty, but you know what I mean. I'm going to put a little lime green here. I'm not going to use it on its own, of course, but it's going to mix to make my lighter greens. All right. So let's do these grasses first. So for these grasses, I'm going to mix some of this lighter green with some of the darker green. Just to get a bit of a brighter green, but not as bright as the bright one all by itself. Now, I put in some texture already for this grass, so I should just have to, actually, believe it or not, I think I need a little bit more of that bright green. Carrie. Poor Carrie Ann. She doesn't get plates at her KFC. Rip off. Definitely. Oh, no, I don't want grass in the water. No, I don't. Didn't put the reflection of the water, of the waterfalls in the water yet, but I'm going to wait until I put the waterfalls on before I do that. So... So I'm going to put a little bit of bright on and then go over top with some darker like I did with the last bundles of little texture. All right, now up here there's just a little bit of kind of grass growing there like that. All right, so now I have to start with, I think I need a little white in this for the, just a little bit, tone it down a little bit. And any more green? Oh, I don't want to lose my page there. Oh, would help if you opened up the cap, Jean. And I'm going to add a little bit of dark. Just trying to get the right tone here. To have it bright but not fluorescent. There we go. That's a pretty good color, I think. And I'm going to try and just use the point of this. Seven o'clock. Gee, I've been streaming a while, haven't I? Woof. But I've got so much work to do. What day is this? Tuesday. Oh, Kathy comes on. No, what day is this? Oh, it's Monday. Never mind. Not till 8, right? Oh, yeah, never mind. Just because I came on early, it's got me all confused. Because I came on early. Yeah, no, it's not the right color at all. Maybe I should have used my Diane Reevely Dilutions green. That might have been, oh, now I think I got a good color. Okay. That guy's got to go out. Actually, I may have to switch to a round brush. Get myself some leaves going here. This is not a very good round brush, though. Ooh, here's a better round brush. Oh no, that's my watercolor brush. Don't want to use that one. That's why it's a good round brush. That's my watercolor one. That's my watercolor one. Ooh. Oh well, I'll have to try and make this round one work. So I'm going to put the paint on it and then twirl it on my plate and hope that it goes to a half decent point. Some dark green. Bye, Sharian. Usually that's me trying to figure out what to do, Carrie Ann, but when I have Christmas projects to do, it really kind of helps you focus because you know that you've got to work on your project or someone's going to miss getting a gift from you. All right, somehow I missed painting. All those were, no, that's those there. All right, this is all tree. Okay. I'm actually going to do it. Basically, I guess I should just kind of paint it all in green and then define the, because it's such thick brush, thick trees here that if I kind of do it all in the darker color, then I can delineate it with the lighter color. Well, I did that the other day. I just sat and did nothing, watched Christmas movies. And then the next day I worked for hours and did all the clay on all these canvases so that they would be ready to paint. Alright, so I'm going to let that part dry. Okay, same thing here. I'm going to do it basically green. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter color and delineate the branches and the leaves. Nice thick paint. Just gonna add a little Payne's gray here. So I can add a little bit of Payne's gray to some of this green. Get a nice dark green. There we go. Now I have to kind of clean this off though, because I shouldn't have mixed it with my brush. All right. You doing, Presto? There. Coming in? Come here. Oh, come on. You can climb over the stuff. Come on in. I know, I hear ya. Where you been all day? You finally get out of bed, you lazy head. Huh? You finally get out of bed, you lazy kitty. Huh? Just turn it this way. It'd be easier to get the paint the way I want. That's looking a little more real, huh? The dark added. Yeah, I like that. What do you think, you guys? Looking okay? What do you think? Now it's got paint all over the back of it. Yeesh. Darn it, I should just print off a new one. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay. I don't want to do too much to it because I don't want to take it too far. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, LG. Essence of Trees. Although I do have to, I'll have to use my smaller one here. Not that one. Yeah, this one. I do have to get a little more dark into these ones at the back, I think. Okay. All right, let's dry those trees. Oh, and before I do that, need to add some trees here on the, oops, need to dry, that needs to be drier. Oh. Now add a little dark. Oh, shoot. Where's my heat gun? Oh, it's on my knee. Duh. Heat gun! Holla. Gee, Eileen missed trying to boss me around today. Okay, so my idea for the waterfalls involves Eileen will make up for it. Most likely, Joan. She'll try anyway. Of course, this will disappear some once I add a little medium to it, but the plan is then to go over it with a little white paint. So I want to So what do you guys think of my idea of the deli paper for the waterfalls? Because I don't think I'll be able to just paint them, or do you think I should try and paint them? Should I try and paint the water coming down over there? I'm not good like Dee Dee with water and stuff. I wish I had tulle. Tulle would have been perfect. I kind of hoped I would have tulle, but what do you guys think? Should I try and paint it? And if it doesn't work, I can use the deli paper, or I also thought of using ribbon, but then I think the ribbon's not sheer enough. Actually, I might have, I might actually have some tulle. Hello, anybody hear me? Am I still on? All right. I'm going to be right back. Everybody's too busy to answer. I think they've all got their hands in paint and stuff. So I know I've got a BRB written here somewhere. There it is. There's Dorothy's talking to me. All right, so I'm going mute. I actually might have some tulle. Think I should try and paint it first? Okay, I'll do that. Ah! Oh no, I stuck it in paint. Oh well. Judy votes deli paper. Tulle would be perfect if I have tulle. But I might have thrown it out when I did my cleanup. Okay. I'm going to look and see if I have tulle first. everyone. I'm back. Hope the volume is okay. All right, bye, Janice. Bye, Dorothy. All right. Wouldn't believe what I had to go through to reach this bin. Okay. Let's see what fun stuff I have in here. Ribbon. That's off-white. I want white. Okay, so there's some nice ribbon. That could work. Let's see if I've got tulle in the one underneath here. Can you guys hear me okay? Whew. Ha, ha, ha. I got this cool bandage stuff. Lovely lace, but no tulle. Okay, so it is either Of course, it means I'm gonna have to put that away some point too. So, I either try and paint it and ruin my thing, or use this, or use this nice satin ribbon. What do you think? What do you think, you guys? Maybe strips of this nice ribbon? And here down gel medium? What do you think? That would look nice, I think. What do you think? The ribbon? I know if I try and paint it, I'm going to mess it up. I know I can't. I don't do water very well. I just don't know if I use this, if it's going to look like waterfalls enough. Okay, so maybe I should try and paint it. I should have left it smooth under here, I guess, though. That's what I should have done, is left it smooth instead of doing the rock texture. Alright, I'm going to try painting, which I know is not going to work. And then I can cover it up with wonder if instead of paint, what if I use texture paste? Because then I can kind of, if I use texture paste, I can like fill in the spaces and level it out. What do you think about using texture paste for the water? I think I'm going to try that. Model paste. This is white. Sorry, watch your ears. I apologize. Because then that way... Yeah, I think the texture paste will work. I'm going to keep a piece of this to kind of level out the top of the texture paste. All right, so I have and then down in the water, it will need a good looks very smooth flowing here. Okay, now I need to take a little bit. Thanks, Ella. Hello, hello. So make it a little more see-through right here in this spot. I think better that for me than trying to do it with paint, because I don't have a nice thick, paint. Uh-oh. All right, so now there's a little space, and then there's a little area that comes down here. So I've got 15 more minutes before Ella comes on, so I might get pretty close to finishing this. Thanks. Thanks, Joan. I need to thin it out a little bit on the edges, but I can do that. It'll stay dry a little bit for me here. It'll stay wet. I'm glad I sat and thought about it. Because, yeah, this is working much better than it would have if I tried with paint. Most definitely. Pause. Presto, I mean. Oops, that's only the second time I ever did that, so it's not too bad. Calling her by the wrong name. Hey, Presto. What are you doing? Come here. Come on. Do I need to move the cart a little bit? Come on. Where are you? Come on up. Come on. Come here. Where are you? Can't tell where she is. Thank you. Thank you, B3. Oh, she can't get past. Oh, I forgot. My little crate thing fell and she can't get past it. Sorry, Presto. Mommy will move it in a minute. I'm almost done. I went searching for the ribbon. I know, I'm sorry. Now she's out there caterwauling because she couldn't get in. Sorry, Presto. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm not sure if she recorded Janet or not. I think she did, or I thought she did, but she never uploads to YouTube, so you'll have to go in on Ustream and have a look. There, not too bad, huh? Not too bad, if I do say so myself. I'm going to take a break, grab a sandwich, watch Ella. And then I have two more Peggy's Cove to do, but they're smaller, just 8x10 versions. So they're a smaller version, just the one panel version of the Peggy's Cove. So I have 2 of those to do, plus something for Sam, which is going to be easy because it's just going to be background and then laying down some images. So, I like it. I think that looks good, huh? What do you think? Now, all I need to do now is find a place to put some white paint. This red is dry, so I can put it here. I hope it shouldn't reactivate it. I just need to put a little bit of glow in the water here. It's a reflection of the waterfalls. Thank you, Joan. All right. So, just a reflection here. Whoa! Too much, too much, too much. There. Perfect timing. Just in time to let Ella take over. So please put in Ella's link for anyone. Thank you, Carrie. And Vicky. Thanks, B3. Those brushes out of the water. I like it. I think it turned out good. Just gonna try and get a little bit of a fluffy edge on that. Okay, there we go. Like it. I like it. I need another baby wipe. All right, so I am happy. Yay, Barb, thanks. Thanks, Ella. All right, so there's Ella's link. Create with Ella. Head on over to her place. I think she's gonna do, are you doing cards or? Thanks, Mindy. Didn't even see you there. Sorry. Alrighty. If you're watching the recording, thank you so much for watching the recording. And I'll see you later. So I got 2 projects done this afternoon. Excellent, excellent. I'm very happy about that. Thanks a lot. See you all later.